It's magical to go back to work with Matt. It was a little scary, right at the beginning because, well, last time we worked together, Born Identity launched a billion-dollar franchise. So you're like, and a great friendship, a lifelong friendship. There's a lot on the line. We could mess up the friendship. We could mess up, maybe it's sort of terrifying. So it was so amazing. Right from day one of working together, it was like we were back 20 years ago making Born Identity. Like no time had passed. And the thing is, Matt and I really made Born Identity like an independent movie. It was a studio, but at the end of the day, we're in France. It was like an 8-hour time difference to LA. So we just on our own making the movie and making decisions for ourselves. And here we are all these years later, basically doing the same thing with Instigators, because now Matt is the studio. There's no time difference really anymore to work with, but so it really was it was so fantastic. And then getting to meet Casey, was like what a discovery for me as a director. I mean, I'm in love with all of the choices he makes as an actor and how much he gives to the directors he works with, or at least that he gave to me. It's terrifying, having, basically redefined car chases with Born Identity. Matt and I are now doing another car chase. How do we live up to what we did before? But what I love about the Instigators script is that we had this really unbelievable dynamic in the car during the chase, because Matt's got suicidal tendencies. Casey Affleck's discovering that. Their therapist, Chau, is in the car trying to coax Matt into slowing down. Casey doesn't want her to slow him down. So what was available to me in Instigators that I didn't have on Born Identity was a chance to do an incredibly exciting car chase and then do the interior, what's happening inside the car, actually be more exciting than what was happening outside the car. Occupied.
Okay.
It happens during the at one of the more tense moments in the movie when there was something Matt improvised, and Matt's playing the straight guy in Instigators to Casey Affleck's sort of more flashy character, but the reality is that Matt Damon's a phenomenal comedian. He's really funny, and so that moment, for instance, is something he improvised, but I really think Instigators, it was like Matt and I wanted to make a comedy together because he's really funny. One of my favorite memories was there was a moment where Matt said something to me, in between takes, and it's a technical thing, but I looked at him and I said, oh my God, and there he is, Matt, right over there. He's grown so much since we worked together 20 years ago, because you don't really know, maybe we stay the same. I was like, he has really matured as a human being, as an actor, as somebody who can support the directors he works with. And I was just looked at him and I was like, wow, he's just grown so much in those 20 years. And then I was thinking to myself, well, maybe he's thinking that about me. Because you don't really know. You're in your own body. You don't know if you've grown. And so I sort of hung on to that for the rest of Instigators as thinking maybe that I have matured in those 20 years.